Hey everyone, today is Diecast review day and we are taking a look at Maisto's 1/18 scale 2000 Chrysler Panel Cruiser Concept. This is quite unique in the fact that this was made around the time that the Chrysler PT Cruiser made its appearance. A lot of people may not remember the PT Cruiser when it first came out, but it was almost impossible to get your hands on one. They were so popular because they created a segment that didn't quite exist. There was no terminology for it. We didn't have the term crossover utility vehicle back then, so we called them sport cutes. And Chrysler decided to make a trio of concept cars alongside the PT Cruiser that kind of indicated how versatile this platform was. And today we're taking a look at the Panel Cruiser variant. All right, the Panel Cruiser actually never made production, but here's Maisto's version of it. The rear doors were removed and the rear seats and all the trim was taken out and replaced with a wood floor lining. Our car is shown in Patriot Blue. It's a brighter color than actual Patriot Blue, and it features the dark taupe interior. It is a full-featured model that's feature opening doors, hood, and tailgate. It also features workable steering and operable suspension. Speaking of the hood, it opens up and it stays open with a prop rod, and it does feature Chrysler's dual overhead cam 16 valve 4-cylinder engine. It's 2.4 liter. Does have some underhood decals and stampings. It looks really, really good. And so I've had this car since it was brand new. I bought it brand new. I don't remember where I bought it or how much I paid for it. It's been so long, but I still like to take a look at these cars. And of course, as I stated before, the doors do open up. On the on the passenger version, the rear doors do not open. And of course, it uses Maisto's traditional dogleg hinges that they used so much back in the day. And of course, we can take a look at the driver's side as well. As stated before, it does have workable steering on that 4-spoke steering wheel and operable suspension, and the interior is quite nicely detailed as well. A lot of people say Maistos weren't very well detailed back in the day. I digress. Here is a shot of the interior with the body removed. As you can see, the driver's side seat does have the appearance of a fold-down armrest. However, it does not operate, which would be really cool if it did. I also wish that the passenger seat folded flat as well. As you can see, molded cup holders here, handbrake, the automatic transmission lever, and you can actually see the tampo for the Prindle. It's very legible. And overall, I think interior is pretty nice. And we're going to sweep over the dash. As you can see, it does have the body color panels, the black insert for the climate controls and the radio, and there is a sticker behind these bezels for the gauges, but you can't really see it very well. And the tampos are actually legible for the markings. And here is the interior pan with the dashboard and steering wheel back in place. As you can see, it's a pretty nice little array. And you can also get a sneak peek of the cargo area, but we'll cover that in detail. Overall, I think the interior for this Panel Cruiser is quite nice. All right, the liftgate does open up to reveal our cargo area, and because it's a Panel Cruiser, we do not have rear seats back here. We just have the replicated wood floor paneling and the tie-down straps back here. Now, what did make in production was Chevrolet's HHR panel van. And ironically, it was designed by the same person who designed the PT Cruiser. So that figures. All right, just like we did with the interior view, because it's all molded into one pan, we're going to show the rear cargo area here. Now, for this model, we did, it does have a slightly different casting because of the tie-down straps here. Those would normally be door panels molded in place, and the floor replaces the rear seats. And here we flip the car upside down to show the undercarriage. It's okayly detailed back here, kind of minuscule in detail, but it does have the engine underpinnings, the highly unrealistic chrome exhaust, and the plate that shows Panel Cruiser instead of PT Cruiser. All right, and everything open signifies the end of this video. I hope you found the diecast review of a model 20 years or over 20 years old, 24 years old actually, to be quite informative, and if you did, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews and our Instagram channel at BrensoJ1. And of course, as always, thanks so much for watching.